This is Warzone Jones. I want to talk about the Impact Wrestling, I almost called it TNA, Impact Wrestling Destination X pay-per-view coming up this Sunday. And I gotta tell you right now, this looks like a great card. Oh yeah, this looks like a great card. This card looks great. It looks amazing. It looks good. It looks phenomenal. It looks like it's worth your money. I'm gonna put it to you that way. This pay-per-view to me looks like it is worth your money. Now this pay-per-view has some pretty good build-up. Now you know this video is pretty much a response, or sort of a response to TSLAY. He said nobody has come on YouTube, talked about this pay-per-view, recommended it, to anybody on here. So I'm gonna do that. And on top of that, I haven't done a video in a while. Hey, I'm trying to enjoy my summer. But I have been watching wrestling, particularly Impact Wrestling. A lot of people are like, oh God, what the hell are you doing watching that? But I have been watching, and I've been watching the build-up. And to me, I've enjoyed the build-up. I haven't enjoyed a build-up from a TNA pay-per-view or an Impact Wrestling pay-per-view, whatever you want to call them. I haven't enjoyed build-up from this company in a long time. So this was some good build-up to me. The pay-per-view intrigues me. I'm intrigued by this pay-per-view. And that's why I want to see it. So I want to see this pay-per-view. And I think that everybody, out there who, I know there are people out there who don't care about TNA. I'm just going to call them TNA. Don't care about TNA. Stopped watching it months ago. Like I heard TSLAY, he said, I've been done with TNA. I've been done with them like 6 months ago. I know all these people, out there who don't watch the company anymore. But know this. You're missing out on if you don't want to miss out on this pay-per-view. I'm telling you that right now. You don't want to miss out on this pay-per-view. This is something that you would have seen back then when you was watching TNA. This card looks amazing. I'm gonna go through this whole card. I'm gonna go out through this whole card. You got Samoa Joe versus Kaz. That's already good right there. That's good right there. And these guys have some pretty good build-up. You got Alex Shelley, Shannon Moore, Robbie E, Amazing Red in the Ultimate X match. You got, can't say this guy's name. I'm not for sure how to say his name. His name is like Zuma Ion. I'm not for sure, but you got Jack Evans, a guy who that guy's talented. You got Low Key and Austin Aries, and those three guys alone, that's worth your money right there. Like you could tell that those guys gonna put on a good match. Like those three guys, Low Key, Austin Aries, and Jack Evans, and the Zuma Ion guy. I don't know if I'm saying his name right. That guy got talent too. He's a talented guy. And then you got RVD versus Jerry Lynn. And you already know those guys are going to tear the house down. Those guys are going to tear the house down. RVD and Jerry Lynn, they're going to tear the house down. And then the main event, Daniels versus AJ Styles. I was a little shocked that this was the main event. I would think that the title is the main event. But then again, I can sort of understand, hey, these guys are probably going to put on the best match of the night. So AJ Styles and you got and Christopher Daniels, these guys are going to tear the house down. These guys had great matches in the past. In the past when TNA was putting on, great card after great card, entertaining match after entertaining match. What this is basically trying to do, this pay-per-view is basically trying to give us what we've been asking for a long time, and that's bring back the X Division. These guys are trying to bring back the X Division. I think that these guys on this card is motivated to bring back the X Division. So this is a whole X Division pay-per-view. Nothing but X Division wrestlers. You probably say Abyss isn't really an X Division wrestler, but I do think Abyss can't hold his own and he does have good matches with smaller guys. Let's be honest here. So this pay-per-view, I recommend it. I think everyone should buy this pay-per-view. If you lost faith in TNA, you don't watch anymore. Like I said, I think you should watch this pay-per-view at least. This pay-per-view, I would say, is worth the money. This is a pretty good pay-per-view. Good build-up to me. They made the pay-per-view seem amazing, and they made it seem like they cared about it, because in the past these guys pay-per-views, they made it seem like they didn't really care. Like they had too many throwaway pay-per-views. You could tell when a pay-per-view is being thrown away by the effort that's being put into it, by the way it's being booked. So there's nothing stupid on this pay-per-view, at least to me. Right? There might be some people who say there's a lot of stupid stuff on it, but I don't think there's anything stupid on this pay-per-view. This whole card from top to the middle to the bottom, it looks pretty good. So I'm gonna say buy this pay-per-view. This looks like a good pay-per-view. This is going to be a good pay-per-view. This is a good card. So I'm recommending it. Destination X. Get this pay-per-view. The main event is AJ Styles and Christopher Daniels. You got RVD versus Jerry Lynn. And, you know, if you haven't watched the RVD versus Jerry Lynn match, you can check the YouTube and just type it in. You know, they got some good matches there in the old school ECW. You got Zuma Ion, if that's his name. Then you got Jack Evans, a guy who's just, this guy's talented. Low Key, another guy who is talented. Austin Aries, another guy who is talented. He used to be known as the Austin Star. You got Alex Shelley, Shannon Moore, Robbie E, Amazing Red, Ultimate X match, gonna be great. Samoa Joe versus Kaz, these guys are gonna be great. They're gonna tear the house down. Abyss versus Brian Kendrick, these guys they're gonna put on a good match too. So I'm gonna say buy this pay-per-view. I know I said it a lot, but hey, I'm trying to get people to buy this pay-per-view. This is a good pay-per-view. This isn't a prediction video, but I would say that, you know, all these matches, you know, this is gonna be a pretty good pay-per-view. So that's all I wanted to say. Buy this pay-per-view. It's worth your money. Trust me. This is Warzone Jones. If you haven't done so, please subscribe to my channel. And I'm out.